We're so ridiculous.
I know. Every time we see
again.
that, so ashamed.
Why are you ashamed?
Because we're
Just be
ridiculous.
happy. We're just
That's
starting
true.
off in a silly way because hello and welcome to another Hyperion morning. How you doing out there? Apparently we're bopping along even at 6:30 in the morning. What can you do? Even on a Monday. That's what we're here for, to hopefully start your day with a couple of smiles and of course a ton of positivity, right, Michelle?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Doing the best we can to do that in whatever silly way we need to. It's Monday. It's very Monday. We're just coming off of vacation. It's extremely Monday. So any way we can kind of bring some smiles is necessary for us. And hopefully it'll be helpful to you as well, right?
Yeah, I hope you all are starting your Monday off with at least some smiles, and that it's going to be a good day for all of us.
Yeah, we'll get through this week. It's Monday. It's very Monday, but it'll zoom by before you know it. It'll be the weekend again. You got this. You got this. And we're here to help you through the week. So what are we talking about on this day? As I mentioned, it is Monday. It is August 11th, 2025. Well, if you reside here in Central Florida, then, for a lot of people, it's back to school day for a lot of the kids. The first day of school is starting here for a lot of Central Florida. May not be in your area, but here, a lot of kids going to start school again or for the first time.
Do you remember what it was like on the first day of school?
Oh, it was always painful. I always I didn't need the first day of school.
I know. I would be so excited before school started. And then that actual first day of school, my stomach would be in knots.
It wasn't that bad for me, but yeah, no, you want summer to extend.
I don't know why. School was good.
But you know who doesn't want summer to extend?
Ooh.
Most parents who feel like it's the most wonderful day of the year, back to school. Not all parents. I mean, of course you love your kids being around and everything, but sometimes you need that little break after they've been hanging around all summer long. Yes, I'd be very happy for the first day of school. Yes. So if your kids are getting off to school today, hopefully it's a successful, if it's their first ever day of school, if it's their 10th year of going to school, whatever it might be, hopefully they have a successful year, and hopefully it starts, whether it's today, next week, next month, whatever it might be. Hopefully it's a great time getting back to school for you and for them, of course. Of course. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, if your kids are either going to school or staying home, fine. It's a good day to celebrate them either way, because it is National Sons and Daughters Day. So all your kids you celebrate today, not just one gender, all your kids you celebrate on this day.
Cool. Wow. I didn't know that it existed.
There are so many holidays that you never knew existed. You'll be surprised at how many
that's
they
good,
have.
though.
Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you with us. Welcome to the day. Appreciate you being here with us this morning for sure. So Sons and Daughters Day, get in and celebrate them. And whether it's their first day of school or getting back to school or whatever they've got going on, celebrate with your sons and daughters on this day. Maybe you get out something that I will definitely not celebrate, but maybe you do. It's National Play in the Sand Day today. I love the beach, except for the most prominent part of the beach, the sand. I am not a big fan of sand. I get through it because I do love laying on the beach and enjoying some time out there. We just got back from Castaway Cay, had a lovely day at the beach, but man, I feel like I'm still brushing off sand from that day at the beach because it just doesn't go away. Not my thing, but I did when I was a kid. I did.
I was going to say, did you like sand castles or,
Yeah, of course. You love playing in the sand as a kid. You don't worry about, although we did have a kid near us the other day that was like, didn't want any part of the sand. He was not happy that there was sand on any part of his body. It was pretty interesting to see. Yeah, poor kid. But I could relate. I could totally relate to that kid at that time. But I did love. What about you? Did you love playing in the sand?
I did. I loved playing in the sand. Loved whenever we went to the beach, to the ocean. It was always fun.
There you go. So if you love playing in the sand, if your kids love playing in the sand, great day to get out the beach. Toasty out there. Go ahead and get to the beach today for sure. Or maybe you take some sand and you build a mountain. Today is National Mountain Day. So we're celebrating our mountains and the beauty of our mountains. I think it's actually International Mountain Day, but all the mountains that make our topography so amazing. I know Michelle, living here in Florida for so many years, when we moved her to California back in the early 2000s, she was finally able to see mountains
Yeah.
regularly. And she was always like, wow, look at that mountain. Whoa, look at that mountain.
I know. It's so cool. And I do miss them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only mountains you see around here are not necessarily real mountains. They're something else. Unless you get out to a Disney park, where of course you can celebrate National or International Mountain Day by celebrating some of the amazing Disney mountains that they're so famous for.
Yeah, the best.
What's your favorite of these mountains, do you think?
I think Big Thunder is
Big Thunder. It's a good choice.
Yeah.
It's a strong choice for sure.
Matterhorn.
Yeah. I'd say I'm Disneyland. Disneyland guy. I love I love the Matterhorn.
Right. Me too.
But I do love Big Thunder. I love all these mountains for various different reasons. But the Matterhorn is what's your favorite? What's your favorite Disney mountain? I'm curious. Let us know. We'd love to know what your favorite Disney mountain is. But yeah, get out there and ride them all today. I don't know if you're going to get from, well, I mean, you're not going to get all of these because you're not going to get the Matterhorn if you're in Florida, unless you're taking one of those flights across country. But you can do as many of these as possible, possibly get from Magic Kingdom over to Animal Kingdom and do Expedition Everest as well. But celebrate with some Disney mountains today for sure. What else? Well, today happens to be National Hip Hop Day. Yeah. So if you like hip hop, if that's your music style, or if you just enjoy some of it, today's the day to celebrate. Apparently I was looking this up. So it celebrates back when hip hop started. It actually is credited as being started at a party hosted by DJ Kool Herc in the Bronx in 1973. I know it rose to prominence kind of in the mid to late 80s and on into the 90s is when hip hop really hit its stride, and it's continued on for them since then. But yeah, if you love your hip hop, today's a great day to celebrate with some great hip hop. Celebrate the music. It also celebrates the culture of hip hop, all the art, the fashion, everything around it. Great day. You may be able to find some festivals or some interesting things going on that surround hip hop music for sure. And a lot of it, especially growing up in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, a lot of nostalgia along hip hop as well. But there's amazing hip hop music that's coming out now to this day for sure.
And it really developed. I mean, it was, like you said, there's that nostalgic factor of listening to the early forms of hip hop. And that's fun. But yeah, I think it's really developed into such a
for us, nice. I mean, we talked about it on our most recent episode, which I'll bring up in a little bit here. But children of the 80s and 90s, back in that time when hip hop hit prominent, that will be my era of hip hop that I really, really specifically enjoy. But I do like some of the hip hop that's coming out nowadays, and I know a lot of people, big hip hop stars out there now. So yeah, enjoy on National Hip Hop Day. Maybe the kids are off to school today. You listen to a little hip hop. Maybe it's a little time to relax. How about with a facial mask? Today is National Facial Mask Day, and that looks like a great way. Glass of wine, facial mask. It's basically a holiday to remember that, skincare, facial care is important. Plus the relaxation factor of it all. Just pamper yourself. Treat yourself.
You caught me.
You're to mine. Treat yourself with a little facial mask today.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great to be doing that at a spa on a Disney cruise right now?
Oh, don't talk about it. We just got off a Disney cruise. I don't want to think about it.
I want to think of the next one.
Oh, that's a long way.
No, it'll come like that.
Disney Blues. Disney Blues. That's a great call. Although I'm not really a spa person, but I can understand where this feels really, really good and wonderful and just relaxing, especially sailing aboard a Disney cruise ship or any cruise ship for that matter. Maybe after you have your facial mask, you can stop for a little more pampering. How about some afternoon tea? It is actually not just afternoon tea day. It is afternoon tea week. So this whole week, enjoy some afternoon tea. This is Michelle's week. I knew she was coming on today, so she loves her. She's actually, brought me into enjoying afternoon tea as well. I don't have it a lot. But I do enjoy a good afternoon tea.
Yeah, that's why I'm drinking a coffee this morning. I'm saving it for this afternoon. I'm going to make some tea for Scott and I this afternoon. And
still hoping. We have not heard on what's happening with the Grand Floridian Tea Room. I tend to doubt that they're going to keep it as a tea room, but still holding out that hope, because that was one of the places that we loved on our Disney vacations, to just take a day and just kind of relax. Elegant stylings at the Grand Floridian and have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon tea.
Yeah, and I have so many fond memories of being there with my mom. I miss it.
Yep. Hopefully, still keeping my fingers crossed that maybe we haven't heard. They said they're going to announce what's going to happen with that space later this year. We haven't heard yet.
Right.
Still holding out small hope, and not great hope, but small hope that comes back as a tea room again. It's perfect for the Grand Floridian. It should be a tea room. Why not? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's enough of a money maker for Disney to keep it that way, but
especially just for a certain part of the day, not the whole day. So
still going to hold out hope that maybe that might be the case. Maybe at your tea, you enjoy a nice dessert. There's lots of great desserts at afternoon tea. Well, today happens to be one in particular. It's Raspberry Bomb Day, which I don't know if you've ever had a raspberry bomb or a bomb in general, but they're basically usually a frozen dessert. That's kind of shaped in a spherical, kind of like you see here. And they call it a bomb because it looks like half of a cannonball or those old-fashioned bombs with the fuse going off of it or whatever. So they call it a bomb, and it's a bomb of wonderful flavor. Yes, Marianne, I know. Yummy, right? Yeah, especially raspberry. Yeah. But there's all sorts of bombs. But today's specifically Raspberry Bomb Day, and I'm on board with that
for sure,
especially with a nice cup of tea.
Yeah,
for sure. Why not? Absolutely. Maybe you celebrate with a raspberry bomb on your birthday today. If it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. It is again August 11th. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about he is the co-creator of many of the things. I've got one right here. I've got an iPhone right here. Co-creator of Apple computers, all of the things you know, all the things you love. Steve Wozniak, he turned 75 today, born on this day in, is that right? I don't think I got that right. He's 77 today, born on this day in 1958. Co-founded Apple with, of course, Steve Jobs. He was kind of more the technical guy. Steve Jobs was more the business and marketing guy. So a lot of the stuff that was created, yes, Steve Jobs got a lot of the publicity for it, but Steve Wozniak, equally, if not more important to it.
Yeah. I liked it when he was on Big Bang, when he'd do some appearances.
He makes some appearances there. I think he was on a season of Dancing with the Stars at one point as well. Yeah. So happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great, one of the best actresses out there right now, Viola Davis. She turned 60 today, born this day in 1965. Oh, she's just a little bit of an EGOT winner, by the way. Yes, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. She's won them all. She's won multiple Oscars, multiple Tony Awards. She's been in The Help. She was on television. She was starring in How to Get Away with Murder. She also won both a Tony and an Oscar for her role in Fences. It started off as a Broadway play and then moved to the big screen, and she won awards for both of those. Amazing actress.
So talented.
Yes. Very happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to one of Michelle's favorites, Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. He turns 42 today, born on this day in 1983. He's done many other roles, really a lot with action movies, but of course, he's Thor. We're never going to know him as anything else but Thor as Marvel fans, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes, Thor. 100%. One of Michelle's favorites. One completely and understandable, man. It's a good looking dude. That is a good looking dude for sure. Yeah, I don't even compare. Happy birthday to him. Finally, last but definitely not least, you may not recognize her, but you may recognize her voice. Allison Stoner turns 32 today, born on this day in 1993. She's the voice of Isabella in Phineas and Ferb, for one thing. She also starred in the Camp Rock movies, some other Disney Channel favorites as well, has voiced many characters and starred as many characters. She's phenomenal. Love her as Isabella, right, Michelle?
Oh my God, the best.
Yes.
But it is amazing to think how important Camp Rock was to Disney Channel. I mean, it was really part of that time where Disney Channel really took off for the tweens and things. Yeah,
a lot of those DComs and those Disney Channel movies. Big time. Camp Rock, one of the big ones. Of course, High School Musical. You name them. Cheetah Girls. All of those were huge for the Disney Channel for sure. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Celebrate with a facial mask, a raspberry bomb, whatever. Afternoon tea. Yes. 100% for For sure. Shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. Yes, we did drop our new episode yesterday, and we did fit it all into one episode. We may have glossed over a few things that we could have got more extent. If you ever have any questions about our first ever Disney Vacation member cruise that we didn't cover during this recap that we released yesterday, shoot them at us. We'll be happy to answer them on this show or next week's show or whatever it might be. Also, we talked a lot. We talked a lot about everything from the different panels we went to, the gifts we received, some of the celebrity guests that were on board that were kind enough to give us their time and we were able to get together with. And one thing I regret that we missed kind of, because we were kind of running through this, is I want to say thank you to all the amazing other people that were not celebrities that were aboard that we interacted with and had amazing experiences with on board as well, aboard that ship. So thank you to everybody we met on board, because you guys were fantastic. It was a great cruise all the way around. Yeah,
it was fun meeting new people. And again, as always, the cast members are just tremendous.
Yeah.
And they make the vacation.
Yeah, the cast members always, of course. Spectacular. They helped, everything. There were some technical issues on board a few times with some of the shows, but they righted it really, really well. Technical staff was great. The whole cruise staff was great. Loved it all. Thanks to everybody aboard that ship. And again, if you want to hear about our first ever Disney Vacation Club member cruise, find out, some of the things that go on. Of course, every member cruise is a little bit different, but some of the stuff that goes on, what it is kind of like to be on there. This is the episode for you. We talk a lot about it. It's a little bit long, but it's not as long as I thought, because we kind of ran through it. And again,
restrained.
Any questions? Feel free to shoot them at us, because we did run through it pretty quickly.
There's also today a brand new Marvel series coming out. It's debuting on Disney Junior today and Disney Plus tomorrow. It's a series geared towards preschoolers. It's Marvel's Iron Man and His Amazing Friends.
Yes. If you have kids, or if you enjoyed some of the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, or like the Young Jedi Adventures or anything like that, and you like Marvel, this is going to be a show that it looks like you'll be interested in, and that is debuting on the Disney Channel
Disney
Junior, excuse me, thank you, and then Disney Plus as well. It'll be on as well, so you can check that all out. And looks fun. It looks great.
I saw some of the trailers, and it was cute as can be. I love it.
Yeah, and we may have something going on with this show and that show coming on here very soon. So anyway, shameless self-promotion done. Let's go ahead and get out of here and start our Monday. Everybody have a fantastic Monday. I know it's very, very Monday. Believe me, it's very, very Monday for us,
for sure.
But we're all going to get through it, and we're all going to get through it together. Right, Michelle? Absolutely. And as I like to say every day, please, 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 especially on a Monday, keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep sharing that positivity. We will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. We'll see you tomorrow.